Brighton manager Fabian Hurzeler chose his words carefully after Joao Pedro had given his side a dramatic 2-1 win against Manchester United at Amex Stadium. Euphoria was certainly a word to encapsulate the noise that greeted the final whistle, even though, with 5 victories in the past 6 meetings against United, beating them has become routine. Maybe it was starting the season with successive victories, although Brighton did that last term as well. Quite possibly it was that, again, they have found a manager who can continue the club's forward momentum, which has taken them to places their supporters could never have dreamed of 2 decades ago. "It was emotional," said Hurzeler. "It always is when you get a win in the last minute, and my team deserved to win. It is difficult to describe emotions. That is why I love the job. You can't buy these emotions, and you won't get them from anywhere else. But we have to be honest, if United score, it would be very difficult for us. I am realistic, never euphoric, because if you are euphoric, it means you lose the focus on the realistic things." That seems a roundabout way of Hurzeler saying he keeps his feet on the ground. There was an element of luck about Brighton's win in the sense that on a sodden surface, Joshua Zirkzee could do nothing to halt his slide towards goal after he had failed to turn home Bruno Fernandes' 72nd-minute cross and was unfortunate enough not to have passed the line when Alejandro Garnacho's shot hit him, leading to the goal being disallowed for offside. Yet there is a smoothness about the transition from Roberto De Zerbi to Hurzeler that offers a strong hint Brighton got it right by naming the 31-year-old former St. Pauli coach as the Italian successor in the summer. Hammering Everton at Goodison Park and beating Manchester United at home is a pleasing way to start the campaign. Pleasing, but not surprising. "No," said Hurzeler. "It is not surprise. There are some great characters here. It is a community and like a family. Everyone is buying into it. My job is about building on the foundations of the last 3 years because the success the club has had in that time is massive. That is why I didn't change a lot of things. I am just trying to integrate with my team and give the club the success they deserve." Welbeck is a role model. When he was appointed earlier in the summer, much was made of Hurzeler's age and the fact a number of his key players are older than him. Welbeck, 33, is one. The former England forward signed a new contract in the summer, and with Evan Ferguson being nursed back to full fitness after his recent ankle injury and £40 million new boy Jorginho Rutter being given time to adjust after finally completing his move from Leeds, Welbeck is a key figure on and off the pitch. Welbeck scored his 100th career goal at club level and 5th in the Premier League against his former club, when he turned home Kaoru Mitoma's first-half cross and also planted a firm second-half header against the crossbar. That clearly represents his on-pitch impact. The off-pitch is more subtle. "Danny is a role model," said Hurzeler. "I can learn from him because he has the experience I didn't have as a player. He is a connector. He pays attention in the locker room. I had some talks with him. He shares his opinion. It is enjoyable to work with him." Transfer business. Hurzeler knows success in football can be transient, and after the high of this victory, there is the little matter of a Sussex derby with Crawley in the EFL Cup on Tuesday to offer a rather large banana skin Brighton need to avoid standing on. A trip to Arsenal follows, which will really test the longevity of the "We are top of the league" song prematurely bellowed by the Brighton supporters at the final whistle, which Hurzeler joked he did not understand. As the trip to Emirates comes the day after the transfer window closes, Hurzeler will also know at that point the exact makeup of his squad. Celtic midfielder Matt O'Reilly is due to complete his £25 million switch this weekend, joining the list of signings, including Rutter, whose debut consisted of 7, albeit key, minutes off the bench, who are being eased into their new surroundings. O'Reilly's arrival is supposed to signify the departure of Scotland midfielder Billy Gilmour, who shrugged off speculation about a move to Serie A outfit Napoli to turn in a man-of-the-match performance. Behind the scenes, Hurzeler has offered his view of Gilmour's situation. He is wise enough to avoid making it public. "He knows my thoughts," said the Brighton boss. "I am very transparent, but I don't talk about these situations in public.